Hi everyone, this is Jackie Jones, founder and CEO of Way We Do. Today I'm going to show you an existing activated checklist in Way We Do, which is a master process that the team would follow and use on a day-to-day basis. This particular one is an incoming food received process, and when you set up your master, you can then run multiple instances of that. And in particular, I want to show you that when a comment has been added to a checklist instance, that comment or the data that's collected by Way We Do can be sent to another web application. And the application I would like to demonstrate is Microsoft Teams. So Microsoft Teams is a communication and collaboration tool where the team, so your employees, can talk about what's happening in the business on a day-to-day basis and share information. And so when a checklist instance is running within Way We Do, any of those comments can also be sent to a particular channel within Microsoft Teams. The way that we're going to do that is with the use of Microsoft Flow. So Microsoft Flow is a connector. It enables two web applications to talk to each other. So we're going to go across to Microsoft Flow. And if you haven't got a Microsoft Flow account, simply go to flow.microsoft.com. You can also, if you have Office 365, Microsoft Flow comes with Office 365. So if you have a subscription, then jump into Office 365 and check that out. So I'm in the My Flows section of Microsoft Flow. To create a new flow, simply click the New button, and we're going to choose Create from Blank. So to search for the Way We Do connector, we simply type in Way We Do and then choose the Way We Do icon. The trigger that we're demonstrating today is when a comment is added to a checklist. And it should in fact say when a comment is added to a checklist instance. So from there, we're going to click New Step. So, and instead of choosing another app, we're going to select the action condition, because we don't want just any activated or any comment that has been added to an activated checklist instance in Way We Do to be sent to Microsoft Teams. Maybe it needs to come from a particular activated checklist. And the way that we do that is by creating a condition. And the condition is finding an activated checklist ID that matches the one that we want it to appear within Microsoft Teams, which is the incoming food received process. So in that case, we're going to choose a value for the condition, and the one that we'll select is the procedure ID. So in Way We Do standalone policies and procedures, as well as activated checklist, we are defining them all as being procedures. From there, we need to ensure that the procedure ID is equal to an actual value. So we're going to jump across to Way We Do again. We have the incoming food received process listed here, or procedure listed here. And if we go up to the URL, we can see that there is a series of numbers at the end of it. And so this is the procedure ID. So we're going to select that particular number and we're going to copy it back to Microsoft Flow, and then we'll paste that number in. Okay. So the next, so when the procedure ID matches this particular ID number, then we want the action to occur, and that is when this is true, we want the comment to be posted to Microsoft Teams or another comment. So I'm going to choose or find the Microsoft Teams application. And we're going to post a message to a channel within Microsoft Teams. You will need to define which team ID within Microsoft Teams that you would like this to be posted to. I have created a mock channel called, or team called Macarons Forever. So this is our fictitious macarons French pastry business. And then we're going to choose a channel ID. So we've created one called General. And from there, we can then define the structure of the message or the data that needs to be sent across to Microsoft Teams. So we can add some text beforehand, which could be a comment has been added to the incoming food received process or checklist, so whatever you would like to call that. And we can add some additional data, which can be maybe it's the procedure title, or maybe it's the instance title. So the instance title is each time you run the process and you give it a unique title. And we're also going to add in the comment text. If there are any attachments added, such as a photo or a document, you can also add this item as well. So let's add that item in. Okay, so we'll just click away to the side here. So that is saving there. If this procedure ID does not equal this particular number, then nothing will happen. And so we don't need to do anything here. We don't have to add any other actions. From there, we can then enter in the title of this particular flow. And so we can call it incoming food received, comment added. And I'll just add in the app that we're connecting with, so Microsoft Teams. And we'll click Save. So once you have created your flow, you can then test it. So we recommend that you test everything and even retest your flows on a regular basis, just in case some things have changed or someone has accidentally changed the API key, for example. So we'll click the test button. And I'll choose the option, I'll perform the trigger action, which means I'll go back to way we do and run the activated checklist instance and then add a comment. So we'll click save and test here. And it says here to see it work now, perform the starting action. This may take a few moments. So let's go back to way we do. Okay, so I already have an activated checklist instance running for this particular process. If you click on activity, you'll be able to view all the different instances that are running. So I'll just click resume here. And I have already added a comment to this particular step, which is just a mock comment there. Maybe I can go on to the next one. This step is actually asking for the details of the supplier. So I may want to add in supplier is Jenny's dairy products. I've just made that up. And you can see here that when you add a comment to way we do, the name of the person adding that comment, as well as a time and date stamp is also recorded. And then we can click this item off as being complete. Okay, so let's go back to Microsoft Flow. And it's showing here that the flow ran successfully. So when a comment was added to that checklist instance, it ticked off there, and when it said yes, it did. When a message was comment was added, then yes, that did happen, and that took about a second for that to occur. Okay, we're going to see what it looks like within Microsoft Teams itself. So let's just jump across to Microsoft Teams, and we can see here that a new comment has been added to the incoming food received process, and we've got the name of the checklist instance and the comment itself, so supplier Jenny's dairy products. So you can structure that comment further by adding in additional text. So maybe before the actual comment here, you may want to add in the word comment : for example, just to add more formatting to it so that it makes sense when the comment is posted to Microsoft Teams. Okay, so that's just a quick example of showing you the activated checklist in way we do and what happens when a comment is added when you want that to be posted to Microsoft Teams. If you have any questions, feel free to contact our team at support@waywedo.com. You can also visit our support website, which is support.waywedo.com. If you do not have a Way We Do account, you can go to our website and create a free trial account. Simply go to www.waywedo.com waywedo.com. And we look forward to speaking with you in the future and helping you to streamline processes in your company so that you can create streamlined workflows and a harmonious business that can scale.